In this video, we will introduce you to Optima Unity's Ambient AI feature. Ambient AI consists of the ability to record a patient's session or record a clinician's transcription without the patient present, or to type or transcribe into an area inside the ambient panel, and then to utilize that information for assisting with completion of documentation. Ambient AI is available in the plan of care or evaluation, updated plan of care or reevaluation, progress reports, discharge summaries, and treatment encounter notes. It operates much the same throughout any of these documents. Let's get started.
Start by logging into Optima Unity and accessing a patient record. We can see that I am in Jane Acton's case management panel, and we're going to illustrate how Ambient works by utilizing it inside the evaluation. Inside the General tab, there are no areas where Ambient can assist us. Ambient does not diagnose, it does not add CPT codes to the treatment plan, and Ambient does not create goals. But it does assist with all other areas of documentation. Let's take a look by heading over to the assessment area. Once I log into the assessment area, we can see that the Ambient panel opens and lists all the sections available inside that panel. Note that patient referral and history, background history, fall assessment, and so on. And if I were to click here, I can see those items listed as well. To use Ambient, the easiest way to start is to minimize the section area and head right on over to the transcript area. This is the area where you're able to record a session. When recording a session with Ambient AI, clinicians are encouraged to verbally communicate with their patient throughout the encounter, explaining their evaluation process, clinical findings, and the rationale behind treatment decisions. The more clearly a clinician narrates their reasoning and actions during the session, the more effectively Ambient AI can contextualize that information and accurately complete the relevant documentation fields. Before starting the recording, you'll now be asked to indicate the nature of the session. Was the patient present? Or is this a clinician-only recording? For example, transcribing your own notes with the patient not present. If Jane doesn't have an active consent entry on file, patient-present recording won't be an option here. Only clinician-only recording will be available until consent is documented. Since Jane's consent is on file, I'll select Patient Present and start the transcription by clicking the Record button. You can see that the recording will show you what it's doing, and you can use this recording to interview a patient or to transcribe yourself. During the recording process, the application understands the WAV files of each person who is speaking, and if you introduce yourselves, it will put your names in front of what each person says. Both the recording type and the consent status are logged behind the scenes, so there's a full audit trail if it's ever needed. You stop the recording by clicking on Stop Recording. Once you stop recording, Ambient AI will automatically process and diarize your session transcript, an example of which is shown here. You have the option to save the transcript. When saved, the application retains and understands the session context and makes it available in this area for reference throughout the day. Saved transcripts remain visible until midnight local time. To apply the transcript to your documentation, navigate to the desired section and select one or more sections where you would like the transcript context used to assist with completing your documentation. Select one or more items, then scroll down and click Extract to Documents to begin processing. Processing may take several moments. As each section completes, its background will change to green, indicating it is ready for review. Satisfied with your selections, click Apply to commit the changes for that section. Close the AI panel and scroll through the documentation to review the results. You will see that Ambient AI has contextualized the session discussion, evaluated each section, and generated comments based on the content of the transcript. Sections are processed one at a time, giving the clinician the opportunity to review each one individually. Within each section, the clinician can modify the selected value, open the comments field, and add, remove, or edit any content before moving to the next section. It is important to note that Ambient AI does not generate content beyond what was discussed in the session. Instead, it draws directly from the transcript, presents the content in professional language, and, where skilled clinical language was used during the session, incorporates that terminology into the corresponding comment fields. Click the AI panel to reopen it and continue to the next section. Any section that was not specifically addressed during the session will be skipped and left blank. It is essential that the clinician carefully review each section for accuracy, making any necessary edits to ensure the documentation accurately reflects the visit. Simply click through to advance to the next section. Once all relevant sections have been reviewed, the clinician can return to the AI panel to either process additional areas or re-record as needed.